Hey, Larry. I don't know if you can hear him all the way across the room like I can, but that's Hank purring on his mom. Are you a happy boy? So happy.
What are they doing? Hello, Zelda.
Like someone is getting upset about something. You need to go check.
There's a cat ruckus going on out in the living room. It's probably just somebody playing too rough, but never know with these guys. Hey, Lynette. Hank, why do you want to just sit on top of Stella? You guys haven't even been in here a week and we already need to vacuum the floor in here. You guys are such a mess.
Somehow not the old computer monitor or something.
No, I did that this morning trying to slide it out of the way so I could sit and put my shoes on. And you know where it landed? On my toe. It felt great.
Nobody seemed worse for the wear. I don't like Salem when someone plays too rough with him. He seemed alright. You still going?
He's still going.
What you doing, Zelda? Not quite as loud as Lionel, but he's close. He's a lot smaller package. They didn't seem too mad at you at lunch, did they? Yeah, this is a new morning routine to get used to.
Well, what threw me off is I normally do all of this before I get in the shower, but I took a shower last night, so it just threw my whole day off.
Hey, Aurora.
Sorry, I'm being a bad cat parent because I'm responding to text messages and whatnot.
We're doing alright. How about you? Hey, Fern. Who am I missing? This guy behind me. Allison, what are you doing? We're on my phone today, and we've got the other stream stopped for close-up time. We're waiting on the new router to come in, so maybe that'll make it work better with both at the same time. If not, we can always pause the live stream while we do the close-up. Not like anyone needs to see us bending over and playing with the cats on the floor. Hey, buddy. Yeah, my replacement phone works, except for the selfie camera is messed up, so I have to call someone about that now. It's always something. Should have just bought a new phone. Insurance sends you a refurbished one. Well, it looks good on my end, and I don't know what might be causing it on your end. And I think if Robert tried to test it on anything else, that would just make it even worse.
What?
If you tried to check the stream to see how it looked from the outside, it would just slow down the stream.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I can do it using data.
Yeah.
We don't use it all anyway.
Larry said it's good on his end, so who knows? YouTube is weird. No, just thunderstorms for us today. Really bad ones this morning. It is a bit cooler now than it was. Yesterday the high was 77.
70 something.
Today it wasn't quite that warm.
Echo.
Echo, echo, echo. What are you doing? Are you still hungry?
Mm-hmm. It looks okay on mine.
Well, if you don't need it anymore, you can turn it off.
Come sit. Come sit. Well, come sit. Come on. Scoot your butt up.
Look at what's happening now. Stella is under there. You guys, why do you do this to your mom? Why do you do this to your mom? There's a whole empty one right there. And your window perches that we know you like.
Oh, silly boy. Oh, silly boy.
She's not purring, that's still just Hank. Hank over
Lionel is
here.
too.
I know that the color correction is definitely weird. Shirt looks kind of pink, but it's
Right.
orange. You know, on my screen it looks kind of like a cross between orange and pink. Like, colors just seem real bleached out. I don't know. It is very bright in this room, though, especially compared to the other room. He is a great cat. We'd keep him if we could. We have 1,000 cats out there that are always getting into trouble with each other, and there's just no way we can try and merge another cat, even if 8 cats wasn't an absurd number already.
Well, I'm going to curse it by saying this, but pending results of my mom's cat's FIV test, if if that doesn't work out, there's somebody else interested in adopting him. And he said he would not rule out adopting the others if my mom does happen to get him, but this one is his first choice. And I said it would be my first choice too if I were to only be able to adopt one. I love all of them, but this guy has become my buddy.
You're his buddy. Hey, caramel candy. Well, Zelda is my favorite, even though I don't really have a favorite, since he's the only girl.
Lionel picked me, so I pick him back.
We love Hanky Panky too. Even though he says it's time to eat again. Wilson's watching outside. What's out there, buddy?
You're getting hair all over me, you know that?
They're all sweet and perfect in their own ways.
You're getting hair all over me, right?
Wilson, what are you doing? Buddy. What you see out there? I don't know what you see. I can't really see through the darkness.
Darkness.
Oh, down we go.
Excuse me.
Lionel moved on from laps.
Mm-hmm. He'll come back, man. That's what he does. Or what he used to do.
It could be cats outside or it could be people across the street, but this light reflects too much for me to really see out. They've got better eyes for that than me. What are you, is that? I gave you that to not let them eat it. I don't know what it came from.
It looks like old plastic, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's yellow.
Mm-hmm. Give him his privacy. Oh, is that you now? It is. Miss Zelda says it's her turn to purr. Did you hear me say you're my favorite? Even though I love you all. What you doing? Wilson doesn't want to talk to me today. Always so nervous. What are you doing? Started to purr too. Hey, Priscilla. He never knows for sure. Even when I pet him, he acts like he's not sure if he actually wants to run away instead. He kicks me away. So stop petting me. You done snacking? You're not being helpful.
Hmm?
I said you're not being helpful. They're doing pretty good. Even Stella's gotten to where she comes out more.
She hid last night, but I noticed that after I turned the lights out, she was immediately out.
She was out when we came home and
She was out this morning.
we were feeding everyone else. She decided she wanted to be out for the food time too.
She was out this morning when I looked at the camera after I got to work and realized I had not fed anyone. Because I'm a bad pet owner.
They were okay.
Also some there.
Yeah, I think they've settled in pretty well.
Oh, man.
Definitely enjoy the cat tree. Yeah, we like having them here. It definitely is nice to be able to leave work at 5 o'clock for the first time in 9 months. Well, early in it, sometimes we'd leave at 5 and then we'd go back later in the night and then come home again. The first litter were. That's when the first litter was real young. What are you doing? No, they just get to be in this room. We've got 8 other cats out in the rest of our house, and we're not going to try and introduce them all because there's already drama between some of our permanent resident cats, so these guys just get their own special room. So would we. The more cats we get, the more drama there is, because everyone has their issues with this one or that one.
Yep.
Just keep having more cats, can't say no to them, and then
I can now.
yeah, we have to say no now. 8 is enough. 8 is more than enough. I think we were crazy cat people probably last August when we took the other 2 back. Binks and Salem. Before that we had 5, which is quite a few cats, but not like insane. Then we went from 5 to 7. Then we added the 8th back this past summer. August of 2016, I mean.
He's pressing his luck, too.
Yeah, Tabby's being a little bit of a jerk to some of the other cats, and gotta figure that out. It's like, you were the last one here. You have to be nice to them. They're our old babies. I think cats just have their hierarchies and test their boundaries and try and figure out if they can move up or whatnot. Hey, Connie.
so thirsty, Lionel?
Let's get a chorus going. Or is it a round? I'm finally just about better, and I am tired of the congestion in my throat. Yeah, that's Stella underneath. Both of them were on top of her earlier. I guess they're about to be again. Hank says, "That's my mom, that's where I lay." You guys. All the space you've got in this room. All the nooks and crannies you can sit and lay on. They like the window perches. They like the cat tree. There's a second one right there. And yet they do that. We didn't have anything planned for Valentine's Day yet, but maybe we should. Since we didn't do anything for any of their birthdays recently, or Christmas, or anything else. What? Wilson, what are you doing? You are such a handsome cat. You're all such handsome cats. How do we luck out and get such handsome cats? What are you doing to your mom? I have to make sure the permanent house residents get something nice too. We're having to put up with them in the room that they used to get to be in. Oh, you guys. They'll definitely like using this room once we get all these adopted, fingers crossed. You too, Abigail. They started sniffing at the door a little bit. But we've got the gate there so that they can't really like fight under the door. They have been sticking their paws through a little bit. And these guys and the outside guys, will get around the door when we come in and out sometimes and have a peep at each other. But try not to let them...
Tear the bottom of this, Lionel. No, don't do that.
Try not to let them look at each other too long or long enough to get mad about it.
Spring.
What are you doing in there?
He was interested in the spring, but he can't figure out where it went. I tossed it trying to get him out of there because he's clawing at the bottom of it. You guys have had that a long time. I don't want it destroyed.
You gonna play with them with the fun toy?
I guess I can.
Okay. Move out of your way. Guys ready for some jumps? You're so handsome. So handsome.
What? No, I gotta get it out of the box first.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just grab grab it when I'm taking it out of the box.
Those little mouths. Ah!
Don't knock the water over. Lionel is improving his game, or it might just be the fact that the room is smaller.
Yeah. A little harder to yank it away.
You got it good that time.
I don't know how high your ceilings are at the office, but
a lot higher than this.
Much higher than 8 feet. No ceiling fan. Ah! Just bumped the computer.
I'm living on the edge in here.
You better not make him jump at my head.
Like you've done to me about 20 times?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I ever do that?
You better not. Stop. I don't know if you need to change it for one of the smaller ones. That long one is hard to yank away fast enough. The little, like red and yellow one, I don't think we've used that in a while, and they all liked that one. It's one of the smallest feather ones. Yeah. Lily really liked that one too. Yeah, we got it for our cats, but
Thing's wobbly.
they've spun it around. Don't yank on it. I think maybe when they jump, they like turn it. But it's the same shape and style as the one that we had for our cats, but they redid it so that the posts are all rope all the way from the top to the bottom, whereas the one that we've got,
We're going at it.
yeah, one that we've got out there has carpet like from there and down to there, so that the rope is just like in between. But I definitely like this kind better.
Can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have it? Can I have it? You don't need to be like Wilson and not want to let it go. Where did Hank go?
I'm sorry, Lynette, I'm not quite sure what you're asking about.
Oh, come here. No.
I was like, I'm not sure what cat spice would be. But yeah, we've had good luck with this brand. I think it's Go Pet Club. Is that what it says on the side of the house there? Yeah. The one out there lasted a couple of years before they destroyed it almost completely. And we had another one before that, a little bit smaller, slightly different style that I disassembled when we bought the last one and put it in a box because I was going to replace the rope that they'd torn off with new rope. I did that on one post, and then I never got around to doing the rest, so it's just still boxed up in another closet. Who?
Hank.
I see a tail back there.
It's Wilson right here. Is he in this tunnel? Yeah, he's in there.
Okay. They're definitely sturdier than the little cheapy one that we bought at Ollie's for like $35. But I think this one was maybe 100 at the most. Might have been 70 or 80. A lot cheaper than the ones you can get at the pet store. Getting them through Amazon instead. Our delivery drivers love us with all the heavy pet food we order from Chewy and pet stuff from Amazon.
It's heavy, but we keep him employed.
Yeah, we got that one from Amazon. Who's talking?
Sounds like a Binks.
It does sound like a Binks.
You gotta give it back though.
I can't remember if we might have bought one of them on Overstock.
You gotta give it back.
I might have bought the last one, the first one before these two newest ones on Overstock, or I might have just like price compared between
As bad as the other ones.
Overstock and Amazon. I think either way the prices were pretty similar, but Go Pet Club is a good brand for us, and I think Armor Cat might be a good one too, but I don't think we ever bought the Armor Cat ones, but I know I looked at them when I was looking at cat trees for the first time back when we had only a cat or two. Yeah, we get 3 12-packs of dog food at a time from Chewy, the canned food, large cans. That's a pretty heavy box, and Chewy packs them all in one box, so I think they get annoyed by those shipments.
Excuse me. Oh, don't claw my hand while I'm trying to get this, please.
You're gonna get yourself hurt.
What else am I supposed to do? Let it go. Come on. Let it go.
You gotta be like me and not worry about how violently it looks like you're scruffing him. If it doesn't hurt him, he's not even phased. What, Zelda? Yeah, we thought about ordering litter, but we felt too bad about it.
You can price match it, doesn't matter.
Yeah, we just price match when we order it or when we buy it in store.
As much as we need it. There's no sense in making some poor delivery man lug 35 pounds every 3 days. You didn't get paid enough for that.
Yeah, they like both of them. The left one is probably their favorite one. Oh, my stomach is making a racket today. Sorry.
Mine's about to start. I'm hungry.
But yeah, during the day you can see them laying on both of them. We might get another one for the other window, but I don't know.
You can't keep it all for yourself, Wilson.
Yeah, they mess with this one enough that they've knocked the lining and the little pad off of it. But it's held up and it's only attached by Velcro and adhesive on the windowsill there with the little braces to sort of hold it up a little bit, but it's it's all attached by the. What are you?
What? Give it to you and get myself killed.
Yeah.
What is the matter with you?
Ah!
Well, you just immediately let him have
Well,
it.
I'm trying to look at the chat and my screen and everything else. Hold that. And I'll get it. You gotta let go. Gotta let go, buddy. Am I supposed to play with it? Connie was asking about that one being a little bit of like a hammock style.
Yeah.
It's like a tube frame with a little piece of, I don't know, I guess it's vinyl. It's sort of canvas vinyl.
Yeah, it's pretty hammock-like. Alright, you have to come in the middle of the room. And I have to get in the very far corner so as not to...
I don't know if that was the one.
get murdered.
I played this one before. The other one was a little bit smaller, I think. Either way, they like them all. So complicated in here, you guys.
What just hit me?
Oh, it just hit you.
I don't know. Something flung across the room and hit me.
Something hit me.
But I have no idea what it was, and I can't find it now.
I don't think anything could have flown off of me. Stand up. You're worried about it. No idea.
I don't know either. It wasn't very big, but I definitely caught a glimpse of something flying across the room, and it hit me. Why isn't Hank out here?
Whoop. Lion.
How was that for 3D?
All the way across the room. You guys are so bad.
Saw my life flash before my eyes. I hope I didn't hurt him. I had to put my hands up defensively. I don't think he's any worse for the wear.
Get out of there.
He's freaked out about something.
It's no fun.
I don't know what spooked him.
I don't know. He doesn't really come out.
He's gonna go hide in the little tunnel. Yeah, it's quite an improvement from what we were used to dealing with. It's a much smaller area to have to illuminate, so.
Go. Ah!
You're about to get a dose of your own medicine.
I have bare legs. I don't want.
Yeah, I have
Scratch this down.
a bare face when he's lunging at my head.
Let it go.
Yeah, I wish we had a bigger room for them to reside in.
Grabbing at it.
We might just have to start stacking the cube, the cube and the hammocks and the scratchers in the corner when we do this, and give them a little more room.
Jeez. At least the tree gives them more vertical space, though.
My Doc's still doing good. Still no fighting or anything like that. He said there's been a couple of growls here and there, but I think it's been from the other cat growling, or one of the other cats growling at him, and not him growling at the other cat. So I think he's come to terms with them. But no fights or anything like that. They're just still kind of getting used to each other.
I gotta take this back. Lily says she misses it, her dad.
What?
Her toy.
Yeah.
So she plays with it. We'll get them their own.
I don't think you're gonna get Hank out.
Definitely.
Yeah, Stella, she ate all her food and immediately went to sleep.
Take it with you.
I just started the transition on her new food today, so maybe it's a little more filling than the diet food she's been used to getting. She has to sleep it off.
Jeez. Wilson. Yeah, the diet food is definitely lighter somehow. You know, like fluffier.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it has those like big chunks of potato in it. But they discontinued it, like we said on another video a while ago, so no choice but to switch her. And ours here have always done fine on Authority. It's just the Authority kitten food that everyone got sick of. Gee.
I bet he could reach the ceiling fan pulls if you really wanted to.
I'm sure. Well, I don't know. That's a little bit above my head. I don't know.
I don't think
if he's quite gotten to my head before. I know he's gotten like shoulder height. But I
Yeah,
don't know if
he's come close.
Says he's trying out for Cat Ninja Warrior. One day still, you'll decide that feathers are toys too. Your camera work is lacking.
No, it's not.
I was up here.
That's where it's pointed. And it's actually got all of them. Or minus Hank.
Zelda. I gotta take it with me now. You can't take it with you, Curly.
Wilson says he wants a break.
Nope, covering it up, sorry. He does not say he wants a break. He's gonna come jump at your face.
He better not.
Lionel says he might. Wait, that's not Lionel. That's Zelda, but she's a little hefty chunker too, aren't you?
You didn't exert yourself as much, huh?
I know. But I guess we'll go ahead and wrap for the night since we had a 2-person full-length episode. And then we'll turn back on the room stream once we stop this one. And maybe whenever we get the new router, we'll be able to leave them both up. So we'll see though. We'll have to test it when that happens. So thank all you guys for watching. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Say bye, Lionel.